Millions of your stimulus tax dollars are already going to work in affluent Redmond, Washington, home to Microsoft, where unemployment is among the lowest in the nation. Mayor John Marshoni says the stimulus money will help build a bridge over Redmond's only freeway.
So we're talking about the overpass going from here over to that Microsoft building?
Yes.
At a spot that happens to connect Microsoft's East Campus to its West Campus. The project has been on Microsoft's wish list for years and includes fancy landscaping, a bike lane, and pedestrian walkway.
At rush hour, it'll back up about 4 miles from
the mayor says the bridge will reduce freeway traffic, saving commuters 10 to 12 minutes, and stimulate growth. Microsoft originally agreed to pay for 70% of the $25 million project, with Redmond picking up the rest. But costs escalated. The city asked Microsoft to pitch in more.
And what was Microsoft's answer?
that this number is fixed, that we're not budging.
That's when the city decided to try for stimulus funds to fill the gap. They got $11 million tax dollars. Microsoft wouldn't agree to an interview. Senator Tom Coburn, who voted against the stimulus bill, argues that tax money shouldn't go to help a company whose own reports say it has $20 billion cash on hand.
How do we ever get to the point where we've decided that the federal taxpayer in Broken Bow, Oklahoma ought to be paying for a bridge to go between two Microsoft campuses in Washington? I mean, how do we ever get there?
The even bigger question, he says, is what's not being funded.
Not far from Redmond, on the other side of the county, there's the 76-year-old South Park Bridge, so dilapidated that on the government's 100-point sufficiency scale, it only ranks 4.
That's 10 times worse than the Minnesota bridge that collapsed 2 years ago. The South Park Bridge, in a poor section of the county, carries 20,000 cars a day atop corroded concrete and rotted timber. Fixing it would create hundreds of jobs and eliminate a serious public risk. But so far, this bridge isn't getting a penny.
Why are we funding a brand new project when you have a bridge up the road that's a real hazard?
This funding package was tied to economic development, not to safety. I can only play by the rules that Congress gives me.
Engineers say the South Park Bridge will have to be shut down next year if it lasts that long. Groundbreaking for the Redmond Bridge is scheduled for June. Sharyl Attkisson, CBS News, Redmond, Washington.